Hello guys, this is Lofi Robot Guy, and about a month ago I made a video about the new YouTube UI update and how ass it was. Well, it turns out it's coming out for everybody. Yippee! YouTube made an official blog post about it, and even Creator Insider made a video about it, going through all the things that they changed. They said they only did UI changes, like visual stuff, but from what I've looked into, there's actually more to this update than what you might think, and some very concerning things as well. And I'll also be going into depth why they even made this update in the first place. What was the influence for this update? So that's why I'm making this video, to tell you everything that's part of this update. The stuff they don't tell you about the update. So let's get started. So let's get one thing straight. Some of you guys do have the update and some of you don't. The reason is because YouTube is releasing the new UI update in waves to random users. The only reason I knew about this update was because I had another YouTube channel that got this update before my main account did. So everyone is gradually going to get this update later than others. And if you haven't known, this has been YouTube's strategy for releasing stuff on the website for a while now. So here are all the changes that are part of this update. The first thing you probably notice is that everything is rounded out now. Thumbnails, the video buttons, channel buttons, the quick access buttons, everything is round now. Looks like them corners were just too sharp to touch, so they had to round them out so no one could sue them over it. It's like, ooh, I'm gonna press this button. Ooh, ouch. Ooh, ouch. Ooh, ouch. And man, those corners are just too sharp for my fingers. If only these buttons were more round, I could click this button. Well, good for you. This update does that just for you. The circlification of YouTube was inevitable ever since they changed profile pictures from square to round. But now we are reaching maximum roundness, like a fat wiener dog. The subscribe button is now grayscaled, aka black on light mode or white on dark mode. And I want you guys to hear this explanation from the Creator Insider channel, aka the guys that make the YouTube updates. Check this out.
We've standardized the look and feel of the subscribe button, but it will have a unique background primary color, so it stands out as the most prominent button on the page.
But that still doesn't change the fact that it's fucking white and black. The most boring ass colors you can ever think of. I thought red was fine. Red is like YouTube's color, but they changed it to fucking white and black. What the fuck?
We're also making the subscribe button easier to find. If you're watching a video, the subscribe button will appear closer to the channel name on web and higher up on mobile.
Right, because it was so fucking hard to find the subscribe button. Oh my god, where's the subscribe button? I need to look and find it. Oh, it's so hard to find it. Oh, you really saved my ass there. I couldn't find the subscribe button. It's not like the people on the video say, oh, make sure to click the subscribe button down there. The one that says, I don't know, subscribe. This is just fucking stupid. I'm sorry, but was this update intentionally for the dumbasses who can't read or could even find the red button? Come on, YouTube. Hashtags are no longer blue and are now gray, or at least like some sort of darkish gray. Kind of wondering why. I mean, blue text universally means that it's supposed to be clickable, and now they just kind of look like normal text. But don't worry guys, we got the best part of this update, which is ambient mode. Literally just makes the video border glow. But it's way cool because it glows in the background like, ooh, I'm supposed to be amazed by this fancy technology that they thought up of. I'm not complaining really about this one, as it's only in dark mode and it's optional. You can turn it off if you want to. But honestly, I don't just see the appeal of it. You want ambient mode for free? Turn off the lights in your room and put up the brightness on your computer screen, and there you go. That's ambient mode. And also, we got a even darker theme. Like, I guess the darker theme that YouTube made a while ago was like kind of gray, like a kind of darkish gray, but now it's like going even darker. Not entirely black, but darker. Which you kind of wonder, why wasn't it like this dark in the first place? Why was it kind of like a, I don't know, like a dark gray? What kind of gray is this? Whatever. YouTube URLs in descriptions are now compressed into buttons displaying the title of the link, including channels, videos, and playlists. Honestly, I haven't seen this one yet, but they said it's coming by. I don't know when it's coming, but I guess it will soon. And the funny thing is, they try to emphasize in the video that these URLs in your video description are ugly and long and take up way too much space. So we gotta compress them into a small ass button, as small as that favicon icon that's up at the URL. Playlists got an update, so now when you click on them, they're a little bit more fancier. One of the things I do appreciate, though, is that they now include views and date publication on the videos, which for some reason wasn't included in the playlists in the first place. Lastly, membership buttons will only appear when you subscribe to a channel and looks exactly the same as the subscribe button, which is basically white on black or black on white. So if you are subscribed, guess what's gonna keep grabbing your attention in the background while you're trying to watch a video? That bright ass white button on a dark screen, or vice versa. They knew what they were doing with this one, and it's honestly despicable. Make the button that's the complete opposite color of the background the one that costs money to go away. Wow. But not everything in this update is all about design-wise. See, we get 2 new features. Pinch to zoom, which means you can now zoom in on a video on your phone, and precise seeking, which makes it easier to look for specific times on the video. I would say these are great features, but zooming into a video had already existed like a long time ago on the YouTube app, and now they're bringing it back like it's something new. And the precise seeking is nice on mobile, but on desktop, it doesn't make sense as you can already see the preview window when you're scrubbing through the progress bar. The more I think of it, doesn't the app have that too? I guess it makes it easier when you're precise seeking and does it by the second instead of just approximations of where you want to go. Which, okay, that's fine then. Okay, now I told you all the things that they said were part of this update. Now I'm going to tell you the things that they didn't tell you that are part of this update that they're changing. Video publication dates on a video have now been simplified unless you expand the description. Very unnecessary? Yup. On mobile, for some reason they removed the subscriber text from channel subscriber numbers. Like, what the fuck? So what is the number supposed to imply now? Fucking elephants? Fucking crack addicts? No, it's supposed to be subscribers. Sorting videos by oldest is possibly going away or being removed. This one's a little bit complicated. If I really need to, I'll make a video about it, but just think of it as sorting by oldest is possibly going to go away. Removing the ability to make custom channel URLs. This one's interesting. So basically, they're removing custom channel URLs for handles, which are now the replacers for the custom URL. For example, my URL for my channel would be youtube.com/c/Lofi Robot Guy. See, you can't change that anymore because with handles, they are replacing your channel URL with youtube.com/@ your username here. But your channel URL will still exist, and that means that if you want to change your channel URL, you can't. And it is suggested by YouTube. If you really need to change your channel URL, you should delete your channel. So if you were one of those people that were waiting for 100 subscribers to get yourself a custom channel URL with your name on it, well, too fucking bad. Shorts now have their own section in the suggested video section when you're trying to watch a video. It looks ugly and it breaks the uniformity of all the other videos. Oh, you guys are gonna love this one. I'm gonna need a mint. So, YouTube's premium family plan gets raised from $18 to $23 a month. Motherfucker, that's $5 extra. For why? We get nothing else. Oh, but check this out. YouTube is experimenting with 4K quality only being accessible to premium members only. So that means 4K might be behind a paywall. But if you're watching my videos, you probably don't gotta worry about that. It still doesn't change the fact that they're scumbags and putting quality behind a paywall. And lastly, certainly not least, YouTube is experimenting with 8 to 10 unskippable ads. They're experimenting with it, so it ain't coming yet. But believe me, player, they will one day. And that's all the stuff I could find. But I wouldn't be surprised if there was more I missed because for some reason, YouTube really likes to keep things secret. Isn't it awesome when they don't tell you anything on what's going on until one day it just randomly appears? And with no explanation as well. Like at least the UI updates told us why they were doing it, but everything else is just slides under the radar. Now that I told you everything from this update from the surface level, I think it's time we go a little bit more deeper. Like, who are the people that make YouTube's updates? Who redesigned this crap? We all know YouTube is owned by Google, right? Well, Google, back in 2014, made their own design company called Material Design. And when you go to their website, they show off what designs they made. They even have a page on their website all about how they design shapes and stuff. And the shapes they show off are very round. And they even state that they use 4DP rounded corners, aka round. These shapes strike a similar resemblance to YouTube's new UI. If that's not enough, there's another page they show off about iconography. In their example of design principles, they show off a thumbs up icon that is the correct way to design the icon. Now, doesn't this look familiar to anyone? Let me refresh your minds a bit. A viewer of mine sent me this screenshot of my video from a year ago with the old YouTube layout last year. Now, if we look at these old icons, we can see that, wait a minute, isn't that the exact same icon Material Design used in an example of a good icon? Well, this must confirm that Material Design are the group responsible for YouTube's website design, and I guess the ones that made those awful rounded designs in every single one of Google's products. Let's get back on track. Why did they change the UI in the first place? This is the biggest question of them all. I stumbled across an article from fastcompany.com with exclusive information from YouTube people. Here's a quote from YouTube's UX director about the user study they did. Users talked about how useful, easy to use, and helpful YouTube is, but we weren't hearing as much like vibrant or attractive, some words we heard in other contexts. Oh, why'd you look at that? Remember what that one guy said in that Creator Insider video? Let's look at that again.
YouTube is always evolving, and through extensive user studies and focus groups with over 20,000 users, we learned that there was a desire for visual changes on YouTube that offer a cleaner, refreshed design. We learned that there was a desire.
So, everyone who was interviewed all said that they enjoy YouTube. It's awesome, it's easy to use, and it's useful. And the takeaway from that is to change the UI so everything is fucking round? Am I the only one that thinks that this is insane? And was this update really going to wow everyone so much that the next time the users get studied on like rats, they're all gonna mention how amazing the UI is? They literally changed the UI from fucking blocks to pills. See, what they should have done was add more personality to the website. How about some nicer looking icons? How about bringing back channel pages with tons of customization? Bring back the like/dislike colors. Oh, I got an idea. How about you bring back the fucking red subscribe button? The motherfucking UI director was quoted saying that the word vibrant wasn't mentioned enough in their user studies. And even in the fucking update, they said that the key focus about developing the update was about color. Name me one fucking thing in this UI update that isn't fucking monochrome. They literally wanted more vibrancy. So, you know what they did? They removed the red color from their subscribe button for fucking white and black. Fuck you, vibrancy my ass! And if you want to be a total fucking nerd about it, technically, black and white aren't actually colors, but instead, they're shades. So they literally removed the color for no color. So, to recap, the only reason why they changed this stupid UI in the first place was literally because nobody said anything about it, which initiated the UX team to go out of their way to make a new design for the platform just so some stupid lab rats have something to talk about in their next user experience torture chamber interrogation. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's okay. It's not okay. This update is literally pointless. There was no point in this update existing, but oh well. Because we really needed that ambient mode! Yeah! Yeah, look at all the colors! Guys, I really can't get over the fact that they changed the subscribe button from red to black and white. Like, let me just show you how easy it is to keep that color. Here's a little mock-up I made, right? Here's the subscribe button if it was yellow. See, I'm a classic guy. I like classic YouTube. This is what it would look like if it was yellow. Looks pretty nice, right? Kind of. I wouldn't say it really looks that nice with the round shit now, but let me tell you, look at this. This is the subscribe button if it were red. Looks perfectly fine. Why would they change it? It makes no sense why they would change the color. That's the identity of YouTube. I thought red was the identity. Just as a little side tangent, doesn't anyone else get unreasonably mad when they like a video? There's like confetti and shit and fireworks. Like, all you did was just like a fucking video. Calm the fuck down. Oh, but you know what else is interesting? The dislike button ain't get shit, but the like button does. Huh? What the fuck is up with that? I mean, personally, I believe in equality. Everything else should be treated the same. Likes should be getting animations, and dislikes should be getting animations too. But that is all. That is all I have to say about this update. I think this is going to be the last time I'm talking about it. And honestly, I don't even hate this update. I'm just being overly dramatic, yeah. But, sometimes I just wish that the UI was just, normal. Like I said, this was completely unnecessary. But at the end of the day, it fucking works, right? If it really pisses you off, I don't know, go install YouTube Redux or something, All those like user scripts. We'll change this up if you really are bothered by it. I mean, I'm probably gonna choose it too. But right now there ain't anything to fix this, so we just gotta wait. And that's pretty much it. Let me know if you agree with me or even disagree with me, as I've been trying to study this whole update because it was really hard trying to find out some of this information because yet again they like keeping secrets. But anyways, that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching and goodbye.